Hey, it's Mrs. Golding. I am in section 8.3 in your packet. This is page 598, and this is the guided practice questions 1 through 4. So I wanted to remind you that I'm only making videos for the guided practice in sections 8, 2, 3, and 4. But if you need any other videos, if there's something confusing to you, please, please, please email me. I'm happy to help. I just noticed that my viewership was way down, and I figure that you're getting the support you need in your textbook with the answer keys and the examples. But if you need me, please email me. I'm happy to do it. Okay, so it says write an equation to represent this function shown in the table. So we could call this a function table. And you know that, remember a function machine when you were in elementary school? You put something in, input, x, you do something to it, and you get out the output, right? So that was meant to get you ready for this very thing that you're doing in algebra, and it's going to follow you through algebra 1, algebra 2. The functions just become a little more complicated, but it's the same idea. And an equation, which is what we're going to write, is really just an expression. Well, the equation is a way to express the dependent variable in terms of the independent variable. And the fancy way of saying that we want to say y is equal to something that we're doing to the x. Okay, so I'm going to just write it like this. Y, boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tell you, this thing does not like me very well. I'm going to try to get that to write a little bit better for me. Y is equal to something to do with the x. What are we doing to the x every time to get the y? Well, in this case, let's see, 0, 0. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. So I don't know. But 1 times what is 4? 4. 2 times what? 2 times what is 8? 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. So we're taking that input, which is the x, and we're multiplying it by 4. So y equals 4x. Okay, that's your equation. Super. Let's look at number 2. We're going to graph this function y equals x plus 3. And I actually added over here an XY table, a coordinate table, so that we can just choose some X values, right? That's our independent variable. We can choose that. So I'm going to choose 0, and I'm going to choose 1, 2, and 3. Makes sense because those are shown on my X axis. I could have chosen 1, 3, 5, 7. See how I could choose any of those. Okay, so then we're going to plug these into our function. Okay, so y in terms of x. Take the x that we've chosen, 0, and add 3 to that. What do we get? Okay, so our y is going to be 3 when x is 0. Our y is going to be 3 when x is 0. Okay, see if I can get that to come. There we go. Okay, when x is 1, 1 plus 3 is 4. So y is 4 when x is 1. What is y when x is 2? 2 plus 3 is 5. What is y when x is 3? 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, so now we can take these ordered pairs and we can graph them. Remember, the x values come first. This is like an ordered pair, and this is where the comma would go, right? So 0, 3 would go here. Okay, 1, 4, 2, 5, and 3, 6. This is a linear relationship, creates a line. You just graphed it. You're amazing.